ambassador brands of Spain in the U.S.
When I think about Spain, I think about good food, tapas, flamenco dance, beautiful people and nice weather.
I love Spain. I made a trip there when I just graduated from college and I loved it. Enjoyed meeting the people, the history, culture, the language.
The food, the people, and also the fashion.
Spain is a modern and advanced country and one of the 5 largest in the European Union, together with Germany, the UK, France, and Italy, and 8th in the world ranking of economies. Geographically, culturally, and historically, Spain is Europe, but it is also a bridge to Africa, the United States, and Latin America, a continent where Spanish brands have a major presence and leadership. Friends and allies ever since Spain supported the American War of Independence, the 2 countries have many common interests. Global warming, the current economic crisis, health, and education are among the main concerns for both countries. The leading Spanish brands have been able to adapt to this changing environment and present themselves as ideal partners when it comes to finding solutions to the new challenges of the 21st century. The world needs clean, renewable energy. Fighting global warming is a priority for many countries which, like the United States and Spain, are now focusing on renewable energies. Spain is second in Europe in solar energy and second in the world for wind power. Excess sun and scarcity of water also explain why Spain is a leader in desalination, a technique that converts seawater into drinking water. More and better means of communication, faster and safer transports, airports with the latest technologies. The development of a strong infrastructure network is another element for a country's well-being and the competitiveness of its companies. Spanish brands are leaders in this sector with a strong presence in Europe, Latin America, and the United States. Spanish companies hold 40% of the world's main concessions in transport, construction, and management. Spanish brands are helping to update the U.S.'s railways, most of all by sharing its long experience in high-speed trains. Spain is a leader in world air traffic control, supplying technology to the world's main companies, including American ones. Spanish brands are also important partners of the U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, the U.S. Air Force, and NASA. The global economic and financial crisis is another factor that unites Spain and the United States in the search for solutions to minimize the impact. Spanish banks are leaders in Europe, and their presence is growing in the United States.
The combination of sound business models, prudent lending policies, and conservative oversight from Bank of Spain has allowed Spanish banks to weather the current economic storm, and both the financial markets and the media recognize that.
Spain's most prestigious law firms are also working heavily in the United States, helping Spanish brands that arrive and offering advice to American companies in Spain. Education and training are investments for future well-being. Another shared interest for Spain and the United States, as both have internationally renowned institutions. Spain's business schools are a world reference, and many of them have alliances with the most prestigious ones in the United States.
ESA Business School is proving that it can compete in the United States. Spanish brands in many industries can do the same.
Health. To have it and keep it are other challenges for modern societies and their high-speed lifestyles. Internationally renowned Spanish scientists such as Valentin Fuster, Joan Massaguer, and Margarita Salas carry out their work in the United States. A balanced and low-fat diet is essential in keeping healthy. It's no coincidence that health is said to start at the table. We are what we eat. the products and gastronomy that have led the Spanish diet to conquer the world's most demanding palates. Olive oil, a nutritional luxury of which Spain is the world's leading producer, a product that is also an unlimited source of health. Good wine, with the European Union's largest extension of vineyards and when responsibly consumed, grants important cardiovascular benefits.
The growth of Spanish wine as an interest level for the Americans over the last 3 years has been tremendous. People are now coming in and they want a Spanish experience and want Spanish wines. I think demographically, it's upper middle class, through the middle class, down into the beginners. Everyone wants to try a Spanish wine.
Spanish ham, a real delicacy that has been sold in the U.S. since 2007. The prestige behind the richness of their products, together with the recent Spanish gastronomical phenomenon represented by famous chefs such as José Andrés or Ferran Adrià, considered the world's best cook by the New York Times Magazine. Lastly, an equally important enterprise is that of enjoying life, something Spaniards are famous for. Its climate, historical legacy, vivid art and cultural heritage have made Spain the world's second largest recipient of tourism revenues after the United States and the second after France in the number of tourists.
Personalities and celebrities, I love Penelope Cruz, Julio Iglesias, Nadal, he's such a great tennis player, Picasso.
There's Alonso and Nadal.
In the realm of sports, Spain has international stars like Pau Gasol, Rafa Nadal, and Fernando Alonso, who follow in the footsteps of other great Spanish sportsmen from the past. And then there's football, internationally the most popular sport and one which Spaniards are passionate about. Spain has the world's leading brands regarding prestige and success.
I know Zara, I know Natura Base. These are the brands I associate with Spain.
Iberia, Mango, Zara.
Mango, Toast, Agatha Ruiz de la Prada, Camper, great products.
Creativity is a characteristic trait of Spain and Spaniards, and one which is evident in sectors such as fashion, present in the world's top commercial streets.
The American market, it's a huge market. It's a, you know, if you make it in USA, you make it any place in the world.
Spain has brands with an international presence and associated with cultural celebrities. Brands that dress millions of people around the globe.
Spanish fashion is more and more important and has one of its biggest moments on the international scene right now. So I would definitely say Spanish fashion is a trend right now.
Spanish creativity is also present in art and enters homes to give a touch of color to everyday life.
And our own customer feedback shows that our consumers absolutely love the work of the Spanish artists and the sculptors and the painters of their pieces that they so proudly display in their homes and give to others as gifts.
Sophisticated American customers appreciate Spanish design, is on par with French or Italian design.
The U.S. and Spain have many links that make them strong allies to face the challenges of the 21st century. Doing business together. With leading Spanish brands present in the United States and American interests present in Spain. Enjoying life together. Finding solutions together. Let's work together.